Welcome to Afternoon Live. Happy Monday, everyone. There is a live look outside over the very hot city of Portland from our Unico US Bancorp Tower camera. Thanks for being with us today. I'm Hannah Olson. We've got a great show for you. We are kicking things off in the kitchen today. Sweet local raspberries are in season now, and our first guest is here with a delicious recipe to help you enjoy them. We welcome back professional baker, our friend Megan Diaz.
Hello.
Great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Not a bad way to come back from a long holiday weekend.
A little something sweet treat.
We always love your treats, and you make the most decadent things that have really good balance of flavor.
Yeah.
And this is a good example of that.
Yeah, so I just wanted to create a really kind of a easy base cake that you can just easily transform all summer long.
Oh, fun.
Depending on what berries and fruit we have in season. And I love the idea of adding ricotta because it gives really great moisture, but also doesn't bring like the tanginess that like using sour cream or yogurt would do, but still giving a really nice moist cake that could hold up to whatever fruit you want to use this summer.
People have very strong feelings about sour cream and yogurt and things of the sort in a cake, so this will be a fun adventure.
Yeah. So we're gonna, that way we can kind of cut back on our oil and just add more moisture with the ricotta.
Yum,
so,
okay.
Yeah. So we'll start with our dry ingredients. So if you want to mix those together in this bowl.
Okay.
So we've got 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and then I added a 1/4 cup of semolina flour, also known as Durham flour.
Okay.
It's kind of the same flour that you find when you make pasta, but it kind of brings a nice like nutty, moist texture to the cake, which I thought would be kind of nice to highlight the raspberries. And then our leavening, we've got 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and then a 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, and then some kosher salt, 3/4 cup of that.
Yummy.
And then while you're mixing that together, I'll get our wet ingredients together. So we've just got a 1/2 cup of canola oil, or any neutral flavored oil you want to use.
Okay.
I wouldn't use olive oil in this cake because it's gonna kind of overpower your berry flavors.
Sure.
So we want to highlight the berries.
Your olive oil cake is to die for, but that's another day.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we got 3/4 cup of sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla, and then we've got a little lemon zest just to kind of brighten it up. Just
ooh, yum.
a zest of 1 lemon.
Perfect.
And then we've got 2 eggs.
I'm loving this.
And then we've got our ricotta. So 1 cup of ricotta.
It looks like a pretty good dollop in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 1 full cup, and I used whole milk ricotta in this. The part skim just didn't give enough fat to the cake.
Yeah, we want the good stuff.
We want the good stuff.
All the fat.
And
it's a treat.
It is. And so we'll just mix this together till it all comes combined. Nothing too crazy.
Easy.
Yeah, and this is another cake recipe that comes together in one bowl. You don't need to pull out the mixer.
I love that too.
And it's super easy.
So easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just once it's all combined, and then we'll add our dry ingredients.
Are you going all in, or are we?
Go all in.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, there's no time to waste. We got to get this together.
Super easy.
Perfect.
And then we'll mix this till everything's incorporated. Just making sure to scrape the bottom and the sides, make sure all the flour gets incorporated.
Yum. Those raspberries look so bright and gorgeous.
And they're just beautiful this time of year. And I just wanted to highlight them because they're so big and beautiful.
Eating all the berries, but you're right, they peak at different times, so it's fun to kind of take the journey with what flavor to use.
Yeah, so I got 1.5 cups. We're gonna add just about a cup to the batter, and we're gonna save the 1/2 cup to just dot on top.
Perfect.
So we get a nice even distribution of berries throughout the cake. And they look really pretty on top, which, you know, we wanna since there's no frosting or anything like that, just taking that extra little step to decorate the top of it. Yeah. So I got a 9-inch round cake pan, and I sprayed it with some nonstick cooking spray, and then lined it with a piece of parchment.
Look at that batter, looks so delish. Okay.
And it's so easy. I mean, we mixed it in.
Now, do you have things that you look for when you're shopping for berries, either grocery store, farmer's market, things that catch your eye of, ooh, that's a really good batch, I really need to take that one?
I always kind of stick true to, I know what season things kind of start happening. And then, going to your local farms, because they're going to put out what's ready. And they're going to put out what's at the peak and ready to eat.
That's true.
So I take their initiative, and like if they're going to sell it right now, then I need to take advantage of it right now.
And we have so many great markets locally.
We really do, and our farmers markets are everywhere, and they just offer such beautiful things.
And you do end up buying a lot more than you expect, but then you get to come home and make treats.
Exactly. Yep. And then, like I said, this cake will be great with any berries. peaches, apricots, kind of whatever summer fruit you want to do.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
And then I've got some turbinado sugar, which is just like a raw sugar. And I'm just going to sprinkle it on top just to give it a little extra crunch.
I love that crunch.
And decoration. And then we'll bake this at a 350 oven for about 40 to 50 minutes.
Easy.
Just in case, just until a toothpick inserted in the middle comes out clean. Let it cool in the pan.
Look at this gorgeous there we go. Product over here that I will just help myself and dive into. I do love when you put the berries on top and it gives you that illusion that they're kind of perfectly placed in the whole entire cake.
Yeah. And then this is also be great if you want to serve it with a little whipped cream and ice cream for dessert. So you can really add to it to really make it a wonderful treat.
You kind of get that nuttiness of the flour in there too. Everything shines so bright.
Yeah.
And the berries.
They're so
good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Always so yummy. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.